Have you ever opened your eyes in the morning with the eerie feeling that you just had a powerful dream, only to feel it dissolve from your mind within seconds? It's as if it was never there. But what if this forgetfulness isn't accidental? What if your mind is purposefully erasing something you were never meant to remember? Buddhist teachings suggest our dreams may hold deep truths, messages from the subconscious, echoes of past lives, or even glimpses into other dimensions. And yet something or someone ensures these experiences vanish before we can grasp them. What lies behind this mysterious phenomenon? The hidden language of dreams. Humanity has long been captivated by dreams. From ancient shamans to modern-day psychologists, we've searched for meaning in the world that comes alive while we sleep. But according to Buddhist philosophy, dreams are more than mental noise. They are sacred, bridges between the conscious and unconscious, the seen and the unseen. Some dreams whisper secrets from our past incarnations. Others offer direction for our current path. A rare few might even provide visions of the future. Yet, most of us wake up with empty minds. Why? Is it a mere flaw in memory? Or is it a deliberate veil? The spiritual blocks within. Science tells us the brain filters out unimportant information, including dreams, to keep us grounded in waking life. But Buddhist thought suggests something more profound. We don't forget dreams because they're trivial, we forget them because we're not ready. Spiritual and emotional blockages, karmic burdens, or repressed fears can act as filters, keeping certain truths buried. Perhaps this isn't forgetfulness. Perhaps it's protection. Or, perhaps it's control. Karma and the unseen filters. In Buddhism, karma isn't just about actions, it's about consequences that ripple through lifetimes. Dreams, too, are shaped by these ripples. If one carries heavy karmic debt, the mind may suppress dreams that contain lessons or revelations they are not yet prepared to receive. It's not punishment, it's balance. A protective mechanism of the soul. Fear and the fading memory. Fear is another powerful force. Many have reported terrifying dreams, only to wake up with no memory, just the lingering emotion of dread. What if these aren't nightmares in the traditional sense? What if they're real experiences, journeys into other dimensions, astral realms or karmic echoes, wiped clean before they disrupt our waking perception? Astral projection and lost journeys. Across cultures, mystics speak of astral projection, when the soul leaves the body during sleep and travels to other realms. These experiences feel as vivid, if not more so, than waking life. People report meeting beings, visiting strange landscapes, even reuniting with the dead. And yet, these memories fade quickly. Why? Perhaps our consciousness, conditioned by time and space, simply can't retain them. Or perhaps something external is ensuring we forget. Guardians of the dream realm. Many traditions tell of beings that stand between worlds, guardians of knowledge, gatekeepers of the unseen. In Buddhist lore, Dharma protectors are spiritual entities that guard sacred wisdom from being misused. Could they be erasing dream memories to protect us, or to protect something else? The path to remembering. As we grow spiritually, Buddhist masters teach, we gradually gain access to deeper levels of consciousness. With enough discipline, through meditation, mindfulness, and dream journaling, we can begin to peel back the layers. Some use crystals like amethyst or quartz to amplify dream recall. Others practice dream yoga, a Tibetan Buddhist technique designed to keep one conscious within the dream state. Lucid dreaming becomes more than a novelty, it becomes a spiritual tool. The illusion of waking life. In both Buddhism and Hinduism, the concept of Maya, the illusion of reality, runs deep. Our waking life, like our dreams, is an illusion, constructed by perception. In dreams, we break free from the laws of physics, leap across realities, feel time bend. And yet, our waking mind rejects these experiences as nonsense. But what if it's the opposite? What if dreams are real, and waking life is the more persistent illusion? The Buddha taught that we must awaken, not just from dreams, but from the illusion of separateness and permanence. To remember our dreams is to begin that awakening. A mirror covered in dust. Imagine your mind as a mirror, layered in the dust of lifetimes. Dreams are the fleeting gusts of wind that expose the reflection underneath. But just as clarity arrives, the dust returns. This is the cycle: glimpse, forget, glimpse again. But with mindfulness, that dust can be cleared for good. Unlocking the truth. So why do we forget our dreams? Because they contain truths too raw for an unprepared mind. Because they threaten the illusion we cling to. Because our karma, our fears, and perhaps even external forces are keeping them hidden, for now. But the path to remembrance is there. For those who dare to look deeper, to train their awareness, to journey into the unknown, the dream world becomes a gateway, not just to the subconscious, but to enlightenment itself. Have you ever woken from a dream that lingered with you, mysterious, intense, almost haunting? In Buddhist thought, such dreams are not random. They're karmic echoes, unresolved energies and fragments of past experiences seeking closure. Dreams are the mind's sacred theater, a space where our subconscious attempts to reconcile karma from this life and lives long past. For instance, if you dream of being trapped in a burning house, it might not be literal. It could symbolize internal anger or self-destructive emotions yet to be purified. If you find yourself endlessly wandering in your sleep, never reaching a destination, this may reflect spiritual confusion or attachment to material desires. Monks who've spent years in deep meditation often report intensely vivid dreams, visions of former lives, symbolic messages, or karmic revelations. These dreams connect directly to the core of Buddhist teachings. Everything is cause and effect, including the contents of our sleep. But why do we so often forget these potent, meaningful messages? The ego's veil, why we forget. The answer lies in the ego. The ego craves stability, comfort, and control. Karma, on the other hand, brings discomfort. It asks us to look at parts of ourselves we'd rather avoid. The mind, in defense, quietly suppresses dreams that challenge our identity or provoke deep emotional truth. We don't forget dreams by accident. We forget because we're not ready to remember. Lucid dreaming, a path toward awareness. While most of us drift passively through our dreams, Buddhist practitioners have long explored a different approach, lucid dreaming. This is the art of becoming conscious within the dream. When you gain lucidity, you don't just observe the dream, you engage with it, shape it, learn from it. Tibetan Buddhism holds a profound practice known as dream yoga, in which dreams are used as a tool for spiritual awakening. The insight is simple yet transformative. If you can realize you're dreaming, then perhaps you can also realize that waking life is just another dream, a more persistent one, but just as illusory. This realization begins to loosen the grip of attachment. Suffering fades as we stop clinging to things that were never truly real. Monks and advanced practitioners prepare for this awareness by meditating before sleep, setting the intention to recognize the dream state. During the day, they practice questioning reality, so that this awareness becomes second nature, spilling into the dream world. In their dreams, they meditate, face their fears, and dissolve attachments. They use sleep as a doorway to enlightenment. And if you've ever had a fleeting moment in a dream where you questioned its reality, then you too have already stepped onto this ancient path. When the dream world begins to speak. So what happens when we do begin to remember our dreams? When we stop running from the messages they carry? The answer is both beautiful and terrifying. You start to see through the veil. You gain access to parts of your consciousness that were previously hidden, fears long buried, truths long denied, wounds still healing. But with that vulnerability comes transformation. The more you consciously engage with your dreams, the more your waking life begins to shift. Many Buddhist teachers describe this as a merging of states, where waking and dreaming no longer feel separate. Life itself begins to feel like a dream. But this is not confusion, it is clarity. It means you are beginning to see through illusion. Past life dreams, echoes from another time. One of the most profound insights in Buddhist dream teachings is the idea that some dreams are memories, not of this life, but of past lives. Ordinary people and spiritual seekers alike report dreams where they are someone else, in another era, speaking another language, even dying in unfamiliar bodies. These aren't just stories. According to Buddhist philosophy, they are glimpses into the karmic web that connects all your incarnations. Karma doesn't vanish with death, it travels with the soul. It shapes who you become, the patterns you live, and yes, the dreams you dream. In Tibetan monasteries, there are monks trained specifically to interpret such dreams. They see these visions as road signs on the journey to liberation. And for the rest of us? Even a brief, confusing dream may hold a golden thread, an unresolved lesson, waiting to be unraveled. Meditation, the bridge between worlds. If dreams carry such wisdom, why do we forget them so easily? As we've seen, the ego is one barrier. But the antidote lies in a simple yet powerful practice, Meditation. Through meditation, the mind becomes clear and present. Thoughts slow. Awareness deepens. And when this presence becomes second nature, it begins to extend into the dream state. Many experienced meditators find their dreams becoming more vivid and meaningful. They remember them more easily. They even begin to exert influence over what unfolds. A simple nightly intention, "I will remember my dreams," can begin to open this door. Writing dreams down upon waking strengthens the bridge even further. Each time you record a dream, you tell your mind, "This matters. This is worth remembering." And over time, the wall between waking and dreaming becomes thinner, more transparent, until it dissolves altogether. The final illusion, waking life. At the heart of Buddhism lies one great revelation: both waking life and dreams are illusions. What we experience as reality is shaped by perception, filtered through the lens of karma and conditioned thought. Like a dream, it's fleeting, changeable, impermanent. The Buddha taught that just as we awaken from sleep, we must awaken from the illusion of separateness and ego. This awakening is enlightenment, not an escape, but a deeper seeing. For the awakened, there is no division between dream and life. All is consciousness. All is mind. They no longer cling to form, identity, or time. They live in a state of pure presence, untouched by the illusions that bind the rest of us. Final thoughts: awaken beyond the dream. So the next time you wake from a strange dream, pause. Don't brush it off. Ask yourself, what was it trying to show me? Every forgotten dream is a missed message. Every remembered one is a step closer to awakening. Dreams are not nonsense. They are invitations. Echoes from your soul. Whispers from the past. Pathways to transcendence. Whether you choose to listen is up to you. If this journey into Buddhist wisdom and the hidden world of dreams has resonated with you, stay with us. We're just beginning. Start by keeping a dream journal. Meditate. Question your reality. Begin to look at life not as fixed, but as fluid. Illusory. Dreamlike. Because the next dream you remember might just be the one that changes everything. If you found this exploration meaningful, be sure to subscribe for more insights into Buddhist philosophy, dream work, and spiritual awakening. Share your dream experiences in the comments below. Have you ever remembered a dream that felt like a past life? Or one that shifted your entire perspective? Let's continue the journey together. Thank you for being here. Until next time, may you awaken beyond the dream.